So welcome back to our session on high fidelity presentation, and we have done very well. So last week we had a team lead, and the team lead is Rhoda. Rhoda is here. So Rhoda, yesterday we had a presentation, and two teams had to go back and do their work. So how did you guide them?
Okay, I visited around the groups and we tried to do it together. And when I recognized that we had some difficulties, maybe I consulted the trainee, Ms. Teacher Ted, who also engaged us to enable us get the exact thing that you needed there last week.
Did you know why yesterday the teams had not presented well? Did they tell you what the challenge was, and what did they do different?
We revised we realized that we are not having the correct prompt, so we decided to revise on it and we changed it.
Perfect. I like the prompting. So what do we expect today from the three teams?
What I expect today, I expect that we had done correcting that was needed on the high fidelity prototype.
I think
according on how we revised on it.
Okay, I like what you have done. So you will keep the role again for next week. I'll explain to you what you will do in the coming weeks, but you've done it very well. So good job. So now, Ted, let's go with the first team, this team, because we're already here, and then we just continue. So let's just continue because we already have our design leaders guided as well, and I think I've looked at the prototypes and they look good. So which team are we starting with?
This is team.
This is Team Health.
Team Health.
Yeah.
So Team Health, let's go. So the plan, this is the plan. The plan is we start from, you tell us the topic, you quickly tell us you need to remember this or write it down, topic, then you're going to tell us about the user story we are using. Quickly, you'll speak about the low fidelity prototype and then focus on the high fidelity prototype. All that should happen in 5 minutes, okay? Or less if you can, because we know what's happening, but you're just relating it. I'll give you an example. You will say, us or in this team, our problem is to solve question, how can you best design ABC? We selected the user story where this person, you just read it from there, you have it there. And this user story, we generated this user flow. You don't have to say anything, you can say one thing, and then move to low fidelity prototype, which we discussed. And then you just say, this low fidelity prototype is here. Then you'll explain to us how you have built it and a few questions, but it should be quick. Any question? Do we have any question?
No.
Perfect, and your voice is clear. So just go ahead. I'll also be moving along with the screen so that we kind of know where you are. Let's go. You're good.
So this is Team Health, and I'm Clifford Odiambo.
I'm Ronald Kibumbu.
I'm Nicola.
I'm Cosmos Ochieng.
So our topic of discussion is that how can we best design technology that supports patients diagnosed with cancer in managing their medication and their recovery while in rural areas where they lack modern equipment. So we were discussing about our first persona with the patient, and the user stories are, the first one is, as a cancer patient, I want to get a medication reminder so that I can take my medication correctly and on time. The next one is, as a cancer patient, I have to make frequent visits to the nearest dispensaries so that machines and and medicines can be supplied. And then the last one is, as a cancer patient, I want to ensure that SMS and voice call medication reminders are done in order to reduce cancer side effects for patients. So that user story leads us to this flow diagram where we come up with a medium fidelity prototype. This, it is down here, medium fidelity prototype. And today we want to discuss a high fidelity prototype, which is here. It's here. So here we go. At first, our team logo is, this is our team logo. It is Afia. So the first page is for logging in. So if the patients already have email, he can just log in and enter. When he or she lacks the account, he can come to sign up page where he or she will put her username, email, phone number, password, age, gender, ID number, type of cancer he or she is suffering from, hospital that he or she used to attend, and the doctor who is assigned, and the language. After that, can come back and enter. After entering the first page, so this will be our first page. Here will be our first page where we have communication, where the patient can communicate with the doctors. So here we have chats, updates, calls. Then we have quick action. This is where we have the calendar and the history of the patient suffering from cancer disease. Then we have reminders. These are some examples of medicines that these patients are assigned to take. And this one here, if the patient can add the medication that he or she wants to undertake. After that, this is the home page. So after that, this is charts. When the patient clicks on charts, it's bring him directly to the charts. This is the page of charts. So this is where the patient directly communicate with the doctors through the charts, where we have some examples of the persons who is chatting with. So this is Dr. John. When he clicks on Dr. John, it's takes to Cassia, where we have Dr. Sarah Johnson, where he's chatting, hello, how are you feeling? So he's just giving an overview of how it's going. And here we have Nurse Emma Wilston. This is how the patient gives her or his overviews on how he's going on with her or his medications. And this is the page for calls, where you can directly call the doctors if there is an emergency. After that, when you click back page, we come back to the home page again. When you click on calendar here, it takes him or her this page where this one he will view when the day she will take he or her will visit the hospitals. These are types of medicines that the patient is taking, pills. Here we have status legends where if this button for black will indicate that if he or she has taken the drugs, this purple one is for snoozed, and this red one is for when he or she missed the drugs. Then can come back to the home page again and click on profile. On her profile, and it's text him or her here. This is where he can log out, or he can add an email. This is where, let me say, this is where the patient's personal informations are located. And I think that is the end of our representation.
That's actually very good. I'll give you my feedback now. Everything makes sense. If you click here, you go somewhere. So the first thing you want to add is how do you move from here to back? So that means there needs to be a button. Basically, what that means is you see this thing down here?
Yes.
These 4 things, they have to be everywhere so that you can
Yes.
navigate anytime. You can even navigate from here and come back to the home, okay?
Yes.
So the flow makes sense. So that is basically how you do design. These arrows need to be a little clear, so you can do that. So the only change you have to do into this is to make sure that all pages have these 4 things, the ones on the bottom, so that it's here. Somehow you need to be able to move. Add medication. You don't want this here, like already. It has to be this. The flow has to be consistent. Think about, open the M-Pesa app, the one on the mobile, on the mini apps. Down there, you will see there's 4 buttons. They're on every page.
Yes.
So also, as you design, you have to also have to think of other things you use in everyday life. Okay. Yeah,
Yes.
it's not like you're doing anything out of the ordinary, but your presentation is very good. There's not much else to do. Consistency, add the buttons at the bottom, like I said, and then the story flows. Now, the only other thing we need to check is, does it make sense with the question we are solving? What is the question? We just need to,
says that.
the question is here, and what does it say?
Yeah.
How can we best design technology that supports patients diagnosed with cancer in managing their medication and their recovery while in rural areas, while they lack modern equipment? That's good. I think this is good. This is ready. Let's go to the next group. Do you guys have a question?
Anyone with a question? There is no question.
Perfect. I like it. Let's go to the next one. Are we ready with the second one?
So we are moving to which team, Daktari?
Any, just one of the 2.
Okay. We are in
Just
Team
the
Kazi
closest
now.
one. The closest one, so that we get the timing thing. So, okay, this is the famous team. What's going on, guys? Which team is this?
This is Team Kazi. My name is Anthony.
And my name is Saira.
So
Anthony, speak up. Speak a little clearly. This is you guys, right?
yeah.
Okay, so you know the plan. What is the plan?
So the plan, the task you gave us last week was to design a high level fidelity prototype using that can best answer the problem you are solving. That how can we design a technology solution that helps the unemployed youth to address the issue of lack of income generation. So this is the work we did, and this is our high fidelity prototype. So as for
Hold
us,
on,
we used
hold on. Let's start with the story, user story of Fidelity and app. The way they did, okay?
so
So just take us
our
through,
users
then we continue.
we used our user story as story one that says as an employed youth, Sarah Kim register and create a professional profile to earn a stable income through online jobs. So this is our low fidelity prototype. This is our flow, and this is how we came up with our medium fidelity prototype. And then this is our high level fidelity prototype. So first, as a user, if you this is our home page, this is our first page. So if you click create account, it takes you to our first page, which is welcome back. You create your account. If you create your account, you go to our home page where we have search home my CV. But if you doesn't have an account, you can click here where this is after create account where it is written login, and it takes you here to create account if you want to create one. If you already created account, it takes you back to login, and then you continue with the step with the flow. So if you are here, you can search for the jobs and it takes you to the next screen. For example, if I search for UX designer, it takes me to the next screen, which is UX designer job details and then descriptions. Then if I want to apply, it takes me to the next screen, which requires me to fill some details like email address, full name, phone number, upload CV if I can, or upload a new or use existing CV. Then I submit my application. But before I write an application, after submitting my application, maybe the user may need to see my details, so he may click my CV here and he get to know my profile. Yeah, my profile, like for example, our profile we used this. This is our profile sample, and this is our presentation.
Are you done?
Yeah.
Okay. So you've captured everything. Let's see. So the same feedback. We have to be able to navigate from every page. So how do you fix that?
So this is our link. If you click this link, it takes you to
I need
where
to see your
we did
arrow.
our work.
I need to see your arrow. So the question is, all pages need to be able to navigate back to the home page. So do you know what that means?
Yeah.
What does it mean? Just very simply with this diagram, what does it mean?
For this
No,
screen too.
no. Can someone from the other group just come quickly and tell us what that means? If they know, do they? Just ask them now. Like we just finished with them. Does anyone from the first group know the feedback I'm giving him, what it means? I'm telling him from every page he needs to be able to navigate back to the home page. Do we know what that means from the first group?
Yes. Yes. So for every page, there must be.
Do we?
Yes.
Guys,
Yes.
it's not overthinking. It's a feedback I gave you guys, the first group. Do you guys know what I said?
It's a button that for every page must have a button when you click it, go back to the home page.
Okay, yeah, tell him to tell us clearly. Speak on the microphone.
Okay. For every page, there must be a back button. When you click, it brings you back to the home page.
Yes. So that's the feedback for you guys. Perfect, thanks. So that's the feedback. That means all pages need to have this. I used the example of Safaricom. I use the example of Safaricom. You have to be able to go back. Okay. Do you guys have a question?
No.
Okay, that's perfect. Good presentation. Ted, let's do the last one. Let's do the last.
No, let me bring the cable. Who's presenting? I'm going to use that space. Use the space.
Oh, are we ready?
Yes.
Okay, guys, let's do the same. Introduction, topic, low fidelity prototype, medium, high, and then just explain to me what is going on.
Yes. So they balance out.
So let me get. So this is you guys presented yesterday. Actually, for you guys, it needs to be faster because you have all the feedback. So is that correct?
Yes.
Okay. Who are we talking with? The introduction, and then we go. The floor is yours.
This is Team Masomo, and this is Winston Kelly. I'm Yosa Maroon. So we're going to start from our question we are addressing, and it says, how can we best design technology that can support youth in rural areas to master basic skills in finance and how to explore career opportunities? So we started from our low fidelity, where we had a flowchart. From our low fidelity, we went to medium fidelity, where we used a tool called Miro, and this is what we came up with. From that, we went to high fidelity, where we used Figma. Yeah, so here is our presentation that we made after trying to make the corrections you told us to do. So here it starts. There is a page, our first page, which wants our new user to sign in into the platform, and that is where he or she should put his name, phone number, and email. After signing up, he's going to log in and coming back to the first page, which is just above the
sign up, and here is email address, password. Then our user goes to the next page where we have job boards and some options that are going to switch. So our user, he's going to apply for what he wants, then goes to the next page where we have application for management accountant, and there is also a button which he may use to go back in case he wants to make some confirmations. Then after filling the required information, he's going to press next and moving to the next page where we have application for management accountant still, and it asks us about certification status. Yeah, so and it goes the next place where we have still application for management accountant, department selections, finance, administration, marketing, agriculture, and IT. In this case, our user selects finance and goes to the next page where we have financial skills. Then he presses next and goes to the next page, which wants him to upload his or her documents, a resume, cover letter, then submit application. And after that, application is going to be submitted. In case our user wants to go back, he's going to back to job boards. He's going to press the button below the page and goes to the job boards when he wants to, which is a home page when he wants to make some corrections or look for other jobs. So that's our presentation. And below it, there is a link which we used it, which we removed from Figma while we were making our presentation. I'm done.
Yeah, I was looking at the link. Perfect. I like it. The feedback is that why is this full page and this 75% page and this is 60% page and this is like 55? Why is this space? Why do we have this space? That's not an intelligent question, guys. Why do we have it? No, speak to us. Speak to us.
During the application process, it shows that there are some more steps you need to follow.
No, guys. No, don't do that. Don't make up stuff. It's a simple question. This screen is full, this screen is full, this screen is full, this screen is full. Why is this not full? It's just a design question. It's nothing intelligent. Why is this like this? Is there a design reason?
Yeah, it happened during our screenshots.
Speak clear. Like we need to know why the decision is like that. If it's wrong, we correct it. Why are they not full? Guys, you're overthinking. All those pages need to look the same. So good presentation. We're done with the question. So Ted, this is really good. I think. Sorry if you're hearing background noise, but I'm at a restaurant. But Ted, this is good. You guys have done good. The presentation is done. You guys have not much feedback because you already had feedback from yesterday, and you fixed exactly everything that was needed. So that brings us an end to the high fidelity presentations.